Governor Gavin Newsom is seriously considering redrawing California's congressional seats ahead of the next election to put more Democrats in Congress.
The governor said the move would be in response to President Trump, who's asking the Texas legislature help Republicans pick up more seats as the state discusses redistricting.
KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us now to explain what's going on. And can he do that, Ash?
Lisa, off the top, let's just note this is not Texas. The California legislature, state lawmakers here do not draw congressional districts. Here in California for the last couple of decades, an independent citizen-led redistricting commission has been doing that because that's what voters called for. The governor says he's now exploring two options again to try to counter what Republicans are trying to do in Texas. The first is calling a special election to ask California voters to change that redistricting process. The second, calling on the legislature to just quickly redraw those congressional maps. All of this before the 2026 election. California elections expert Paul Mitchell pointed out on X that state law does prohibit mid-decade redistricting for cities and counties, but not for those congressional lines. Here's what the governor had to say about all of this.
I don't come to this lightly. This is not a point of, it's just a point of rationalization. And I hope a realization for everyone else. Everything has changed, and it's changing in real time. And I'm not going to be the guy that said I could have, would have, should have. I'm not going to be passive at this moment. I'm not going to look at my kids in the eyes and say I was a little timid or I didn't like the word that this guy used. I'm just not going to be that guy. I'm sorry. What more evidence do you need? I mean, everything that damn's happened last 6 months in this part of the state. So that's my approach, and to the extent that others share it, by definition, it requires the consent of our represented body, the legislature, and they'll make that determination. And if they choose the path of a ballot initiative, the people of this state will decide for themselves.
The governor did not give a set specific timeline on how soon he'll decide what to do here, but it does sound like a decision needs to be made pretty quickly. We should point out California's typical legislative session ends in mid-September, and they are about to break for a month-long recess.
So what are state lawmakers saying about this, Ashley?
So I did just reach out to legislative leader, State Senate Pro Tem Mike McGuire and Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas for comment right after we got a sense of what the governor is looking for here. We have not yet heard back from them, but so far the reaction we've seen now from both sides of the aisle has been negative.